don't nobody got time for that shit. Listen, I said what I said. I was very nice about what I said, but you got me all the way fucked up. Okay? Don't be mad at me because I see straight.
Don't be mad at you because you see straight through Rita's bullshit the same way we see straight through your bullshit, my babe. Is that it? Because you do realize we see straight through your bullshit, right? You do realize that, right? While you sitting here talking shit about Rita and her situation and making a spectacle of everything, we see you, bitch. We already been saw you for the type of person that you are. You ain't nothing but a low down, conniving, cum swallowing crackhead with some old long orangutan titties, with fucking 5 gallons of oil that fucking leak from your fucking body and face on the daily. We see you, bitch. You're a fraud. You're a scammer. You're a lowlife. You're trash. You're a horrible mother. And let's talk about mothering skills, since you got so much to say about Miss Rita and her situation. Bitch, you have one daughter. One single daughter that you can't even give 20 minutes of your time to on a day because you so focused on this YouTube bullshit. And I do mean bullshit because it ain't nothing but bullshit. It's shit that could be set aside and just ignored when it comes to handling your business and living your life and taking care of your damn kids and shit like that. But you have one fucking daughter that you give no attention to whatsoever. The only time you give attention to Leah is for the tube. As you said, Rita is doing everything for the tube. Well, bitch, everything you fucking do is for the tube. You grease monkey asshole. Every fucking thing you do is for the tube. You couldn't even spend your damn birthday without logging on live to the tube. You couldn't even have your daughter a birthday party without you being on the tube. Bitch, you a whole bum out in these streets. A whole fucking greasy, chunky body bum. Trash. Bitch, you are trash just like them other motherfuckers that you associate yourself with on YouTube. Dodge Ramsey, big wide ass. Leo the Lioness with her 6 necks. And Sean Bradley Troutmouth, aka Tatum, aka Sick Dick, Crusty Lip. That ain't nothing but a fag. Yeah, I said it. In my Nicole Tyler voice. I said it, bitch. You're a horrible fucking mother. You sit your trashy ass on YouTube every goddamn day, cussing up a storm when your daughter is sitting about 3 feet away from you. And even if she's not sitting 3 feet away from you, if she's in her room, your little shoebox apartment ain't but so big. So she hears everything. Bitch, if I can hear your neighbor getting her ass whooped, I know goddamn well your daughter can hear you up here cussing and talking about bitches and sexual stuff. Like, bitch, you nasty, you trifling, and you have a nerve to talk about anybody. The only reason why you talk about people is because you angry with your own goddamn self. I mean, hell, I would be too. If I was living in a hot ass sweatbox apartment, couldn't do shit for my daughter, couldn't even give my daughter 50 cents for fucking lunch. Yeah, I would be mad too. But bitch, you take stuff to a whole nother level. The situation that Rita is going through is not a joke. It's not a game. It's not something to be playing around with. But instead, you using her for content and you making this like a spectacle. I mean, the fact that you would even assume or even make an accusation that Rita could be scamming or lying speaks so many levels, because you yourself is a scammer. You yourself scammed all of your subscribers out of money for some quote unquote vacation that never actually happened. It ain't gonna never happen. And if it does happen, you gonna need people to fund the next vacation. Them dumbass people that rock for you ain't gonna never see that money. And them dumb bitches probably don't even care. I guarantee you all of your subscribers have some type of deep-rooted mental issues, and a lot of them probably were rejects and didn't have nothing going on in their real life, and so they get on YouTube and they worship this grease monkey orangutan titty having hoe fi babe. Like, what the fuck is a fi babe? I never even heard of a woman, you know, in her damn late 30s and 40s talking about fi. Wasn't fi like a word we used when we was in high school? And bitch, I'm in my 30s. You a grown ass, old ass, trifling ass bitch calling herself fi babe. You're not a babe and you're not fi. Nothing about you is fi and nothing about you is a babe. You are a grease monkey, literally. You got oil and shit running down your face half the time with that fucking funeral parlor makeup. And then you look like a fucking monkey. You carry your stuff like a monkey. Hoopling and hollering and carrying on like a damn fucking monkey. I mean, it's bad enough that you sort of kind of look like a monkey, especially them orangutan ass titties and some of these pictures and shit that people be having on their page of you. I mean, I be cracking up so much like, damn, that hoe ugly. Ugly as fuck. You take every opportunity that you get to try to spin something and make some content over some shit that's really don't even have shit to do with your bum ass. This Rita situation, the only thing you should have did was just post it about helping her find her daughter on your community page. That's what any type of real mother, real parent, real human being would have done. Setting all that YouTube beef bullshit aside and just helping this woman out. Having some type of compassion for this woman. But bitches like you will never have compassion. Because your mother don't fucking love you, clearly. It shows in all your pictures. Your mother look like she's uncomfortable being around you. The same way your daughter seems very uncomfortable in your presence. I would hate to be you. And then I found out that you just recently had a birthday which made you a Libra. You're a Libra? Bitch, I'm a Libra. I'm disgusted to even have somebody like have the same zodiac sign as me, somebody like you, somebody of your caliber. Like, you are trash. Libras are usually sweet, giving, loving people. There ain't nothing giving and loving about you. You're a taker and you're a hater. Look at the way you look. Do you ever just take time out of your day and actually log onto your channel and rewatch some of the videos that you actually make? I think that would do you some justice if you did, because you look like a whole greasy, demonic clown. All that a grown-ass woman carrying on like a fucking child. You bum-ass You unattractive. Everything about you is unattractive. I don't give a damn what anybody say. People can say, oh, she all right looking. She's not a bad looking woman. No, she's a bad looking woman. She's okay looking when she has on about 5 pounds of that funeral parlor makeup that she wears. But if you see that bitch in her natural habitat, that bitch is ugly. Look at her skin. Look at her yellow eyes. Look at her mouth. Just look at the videos that Sean had on his page when he was, had Fi Babe in Orlando and Atlanta. That bitch is fucking ugly. Hell, the whole fucking crew was ugly, to be honest. Look at the people Sean Bradley surrounds himself around. He was that gay nigga in school that hung around all the girls that was just mad and bitter because they couldn't get a man that was probably uncomfortable with the way they looked. And Sean Bradley was the fag that gave them some type of attention. And now we have it 30 years later. this motherfucker is still on the same shit. I mean, look at people like Leo the Lioness and Dodge Ramsey. Like, Leo the Lioness' claim to fame is being Sean's bottom bitch. The only time she ever get views is when she's talking about the mess, or talking about Timothy Blaine, or talking about Tracy, or talking about somebody from the beef sector. Anytime this bitch get online and, you know, do some type of strawberry tutorial, she had probably about 3 people in the room and about 200 views for the whole entire video. Like I said before, Leo, 6 Necks, the Lioness, nobody cares about your rotten strawberries. You're not doing anything special. You're dipping a strawberry in chocolate and you're putting sprinkles around it. Bitch, I am a chef by profession, a pastry chef at that. I make cakes and stuff all the time. I'm not finna sit here and do a tutorial about no dipping no strawberries on no YouTube when there's about 50 billion other videos of actual creative people that have done this type of shit over and over again. You think somebody finna look at your little channel and take some pointers on dipping some fucking rotten ass strawberries in some chocolate? Bitch, you ain't doing shit special. Give that shit up. Hang that shit up. Hang it up, Leo. Hang that shit up. And Leo is another one that is supposed to be somebody's mother. I would be embarrassed if my mother was carrying on like a fucking child online, cussing out older men, cussing out women, calling out an older man about having Social Security as if that's like a negative thing. Bitch, you better hope you get Social Security. You better hope you live long enough to even qualify for Social Security. Because the rate that you going, people like you end up getting some type of bad karma. It is what it is. I'm not wishing anything negative on anybody because I could give a fuck about any of you bitches. Once I log off this shit, I'm done. This is pure entertainment. I'm a bush watcher. I've been watching from the bushes for about 2 years now, before it even became the beef sector. So I have seen it all. And yes, it's entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, it's very entertaining. Sometimes I catch myself at work listening to you guys on YouTube versus listening to even stuff like the news, because it is entertaining. It is sort of like an escape sometimes. But at the same time, when I log off, I'm done. I don't think about you. I don't think about none of you. But when I see people like Miss Leo the Lioness, what's that other hoe's name? The bald-headed blonde bitch, immature-ish, that's her name. This is supposed to be somebody's fucking grandma, literally making collage pictures talking about who looks better in their natural habitat, comparing her pictures to Tracy being caught off guard and putting a picture of her bald-headed ass with a full face of makeup on, jewelry on, everything, posing for the camera, and you comparing y'all pictures together. That's like comparing apples to tomatoes. Tracy was caught off guard. Let's see you caught off guard and how you really look in your natural habitat, bitch. We know damn well you look like somebody's bald-headed grandma. Everything about you screams low down, bitter, black grandma. And y'all people know what I'm talking about. You know how you got your southern grandmas that's just sweet as pie. You love them. They spoil you. Then you got that grandma who's bitter, who's angry because she's aging, angry because she's stuck in whatever time she was born in and everybody is moving ahead. Mature-ish is that type of woman. She's bitter. She's found some type of group that makes her feel somewhat welcome and makes her feel like she's, you know, this hot commodity. Like, mature-ish, bitch, you're nothing. You're nothing. Your channel is nothing. You another one. You talk all this shit about, oh, my wigs and all this crap that don't get no views whatsoever. But as soon as you talk about Tracy or pit somebody like, you know, that has a name like Deanna or James or somebody in your title, or you mention them, then you get a few views. I mean, you never reach really over like 1,200 views, but I mean, who am I to judge? I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not on here trying to get views and stuff like that. I'm just really on here basically just saying something that I've been wanting to say for a long time. And I haven't said it because I didn't feel that it was necessary, but I got time. I got plenty of time now. Now that I'm working mostly from home, I have time to really say exactly what I want to say. Hell, you bitches do it every day. I might as well do it my damn self. But I call it how I see it. And you hoes are fake. You hoes are phony. Once upon a time, I used to actually feel sorry for Sean Bradley. I used to feel sorry for people like D. Ramsey. I felt like they were the ones being bullied and harassed and attacked. But as I looked and started watching more people and started watching how these people move, I realized that those are the ones that's keeping up the mess. Those are the ones that have something to prove, just like Sean with this fake ass show. Like I said in my other video, whether the show is real or fake, nobody is going to watch the show. It is not going to make any money. It is not going to do anything because you motherfuckers couldn't keep y'all big ass mouths closed. Y'all done already gave too much details on this show. And then look at the bitches that's on the show. People like ugly ass QB. People like no teeth having ass Bama girl with her fat, stinking, dirty, dusty ass. That's another bitch that got so much fucking shit to say, but looking like Resfusia from fucking Norbit. Hell, she even looked better than fucking Bama girl. Bama girl ain't got no fucking teeth. Trash ass bitch. Always jumping into some mess that ain't got shit to do with her. Do you know, bitch, you look stupid as fuck? And then you got boring ass people like Rebel Son. No one cares. No one cares about Rebel Son. I've tried to watch Rebel Son. He is not entertaining. He is not attractive. Nothing about him moves me in any way, shape, or form. Then you have Fi Babe, like the grease monkey of YouTube, queen of grease. Who wants to see her? We see enough of her on YouTube as it is. Who wants to see her on TV? Like, come on now. Then mature-ish, why is she there? What does she have to bring to the table? This bitch have to make up beef to even become relevant. You see how she did all them videos on Tracy, and Tracy didn't even answer not one single video. Who cares about that bald-headed hoe? Having the nerve to call herself mature-ish. Bitch, you ain't mature, hoe. Where, bitch? And that brings me to my next person, Heidi, old crackhead ass. Now that bitch is from Atlanta. I've seen Heidi a few times. Or maybe I'm saying too much. Let me keep my mouth closed. But Heidi is exactly what she displays on YouTube. A cracked out, hard titty hoe, basically. And she's an old hoe too. She's a hoe that's been looking for some type of fame, some type of attention since the beginning of time. I mean, she's basically said that out of her own mouth. Y'all seen the little clips from the realities, well, not the reality shows, but the little talk show she was on. Like, Heidi is not new to this. She's true to this. She's a bum searching for attention. And then you got people like Jay Dunn, and I mean, people that's not even entertaining. Like, the real heavy hitters was people like Deanna Irvin, of course, Tracy. You had, I mean, even if you had people like Olivia the Oracle, if you had like certain people that actually is relevant in the beef sector, it would have made sense. But you have a bunch of nobodies, a bunch of crabs. I mean, you could have had people like Goddess. You could have had people like, can't even think right now. It's so many. But it's so many other entertaining people that had real genuine beefs that could have actually made a pretty decent reality show. But all of these fake beefs that you guys done made up just to kind of create a show. Like, I mean, when I saw Joyce in Orlando, I knew that you was desperate. Like, who the fuck watches Joyce ugly, troll-looking ass? I can't sit and watch Joyce for 2 fucking minutes. Bitch be having on a pound of makeup, still looking a fucking mess. And y'all call people like that entertaining? Okay. Yeah. Yep. That's entertaining, all right. But anyways, I done spoke way too long. I just had to call out a bunch of the hypocrites that got so much to say about Rita and her faking and doing this for YouTube, or the tube, as they would say. Like, bitch, come on. Come the fuck on. How is you talking about she doing shit for the tube when your whole existence on YouTube is doing fucking scams and shit on the tube? Like, if Rita is a scammer, you are an even bigger scammer. You done scam people out of thousands of dollars. And I know you probably sitting around like thinking you done won and you done got away with it. You ain't got away with shit, babe. It's gonna all catch up to you, babe. It's gonna catch up to you. Trust and believe. Just like how people were saying, oh, VS gonna get her karma one day. And I don't even really think VS was even that bad of a person. Now that I look at everything as a whole and how you guys really are and how you actually treated that woman, a lot of stuff that she did was justified. But if y'all think that she got locked up for some shit that was really like not even her fault, like basically somebody plotted against this woman and had this lady come up there and start some shit with VS, and that basically made her retaliate on her and caused her to end up in jail, do you not think the same shit can't happen to you and worse? Do you not think you got people watching you? Hell, your address, the whole apartment and everything on the inside and what it looks like is all over your YouTube page. Somebody gonna catch up with that ass and they're gonna lay hands on that ass. And not only that, you're gonna find yourself in some legal trouble. And I don't wish nobody to lose their children or anything like that. But Babe is one person I really, 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 really question her parenting. I mean, her parenting, I mean, it's on so many levels. It is just disgusting to sit there and listen to her and really think in your mind like her daughter is really in the next room listening to all this. I mean, talking about sex and talking about her coochie stinking and all this other type of crazy shit. That poor little Leah is going to resent her mother, and it's going to be something serious. But anyways, I appreciate those who have subscribed to me. Like, I have no plans on really becoming no YouTuber like that, but I do like to run my mouth, and I'm faithfully watching a lot of these people on the beef sector. I have my faves. I have people that I, watch for entertainment, and I have people that sometimes I just watch because I want to see them motherfuckers like get cussed out. Like, I can't stand certain people on here, but I really appreciate the comments and the love, and it just only makes me want to just keep going because I have a whole lot of shit to say. Being a bush watcher, you kind of see a little bit of everything. And I try my hardest not to comment in certain chats and stuff, which I have commented before in a few chats, because like I said, I've been watching these people for almost 2 years now. And sometimes you just gotta call out the hypocrisy. You just have to. And I've been seeing a lot of that lately. And to Miss Rita, I hope that you find your daughter. I hope that she's found safely. I hope that this is something that you can just put behind you and just move forward. I hope that you guys can, learn from this and develop a stronger mother and daughter bond. I just wish you nothing but the best. My prayers are with you and your family. And y'all just have a great Sunday. Peace.